Hi, my name is Paula Memmer and I work here in the Study Abroad office at the Purdue West Lafayette campus. We're really sorry we were unable to travel to Purdue North Central today and talk to you in person and answer your questions, so hopefully this video is the next best thing. We just kind of want to walk you through the basics and get you started. We're really glad that you took the opportunity to invest in your future today and learn about the study abroad options that are available to you. So I'm kind of old school with the technology, so this is about as good as it gets. Okay, first of all, the first place you're going to want to start is the Study Abroad website. So we're going to log into www.studyabroad.purdue.edu. So this will bring up our main Purdue Study Abroad website. The first place that Purdue North Central students are going to want to get started is on the side tab here under the Getting Started tab. So the first thing that comes up is a pre-planning worksheet. You're really going to want to fill this out. This is going to help you determine exactly what you want to get out of a study abroad program. We do have over 300 programs in 45 different countries. Purdue North Central students are eligible for almost all of those programs. There's probably a handful that you're ineligible for only because you have to be on the Purdue West Lafayette campus the semester prior to participating. Other than that, all the rest of the programs are available to you, and I can probably count on one hand the programs that you're ineligible for. So this is just a pre-planning worksheet. Like I said, it just kind of helps you pinpoint exactly what it is you are interested in when it comes to a study abroad opportunity. Are you looking for particular classes that you want to take abroad? Obviously, the cost is going to be a consideration. Do you want to go to a specific location, or is learning a language more important to you? These are some of the questions that you kind of need to just answer and figure out what your expectations are before talking to an advisor. So, first thing you're going to want to do is fill out this document. Let's talk about the types of programs that Purdue West Lafayette offers. So first of all, we have departmental programs. These programs are administered by our departments here on campus. A Purdue professor takes a group of students abroad. This program might be best for you if you prefer to go in big groups, if you're a little leery about traveling, maybe you're a first-time traveler, and you want to travel with a group of Purdue students and you want to have a Purdue professor available on site for a resource. These programs are are usually specific to a certain department specific course. So maybe a management professor is going to go abroad, teach a management course. So you're going to get management credit for participating. So we have these across the colleges here at Purdue. We also have Purdue administered programs. These are programs that are similar to departmental programs, although they're administered through the study abroad office. You still have a Purdue professor on site with you traveling. It's a big group of Purdue students, billed pretty much the same way, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But pretty much the same. These are typically the same type of program. We have exchange programs. These programs are set up that you pay Purdue tuition and you go abroad to a host university. This is literally an exchange. Students from the host university are able to attend Purdue, and our Purdue students are able to participate in the host university programs. So this is, you pay Purdue tuition and you study abroad. You enroll directly in the university just like you would here on campus. You have a wide array of programs that are available to you. You can take usually courses across disciplines. So this is pretty cost effective if you're an in-state student because you are paying Purdue, this would be West Lafayette tuition. So out-of-state students would also be paying the out-of-state tuition costs. So that's just something to keep in mind. And then your other expenses then would come in living abroad and your airfare, things like that. Those types of programs are usually good for more independent students and that students that want to be fully integrated into the culture, because you're going to be living with students from the host country. So you're going to have a really good cultural experience. We also have direct enroll programs. We have a limited number of these. These are very similar to exchange programs. You're going to directly enroll in the university overseas. The difference here is that you're going to pay the host institution tuition rate. So instead of being billed by Purdue for Purdue's regular tuition rate, you're going to be paying the host university in whatever tuition rate that they have. So that's kind of the difference in those two programs. We also have co-sponsored programs. These programs are ran by providers that we work with in country. And so a lot of times you would be enrolling in the same institutions that you would for an exchange program. Or they also have study centers where there are a lot of U.S. students that participate in these programs, and you take classes at a study center. Some programs also have where you can take classes at a study center and directly enroll in a university, so you kind of get both experiences. These programs are billed the same whether you're an in-state or out-of-state student. You're actually paying the provider fee for the program, so they're a little bit more expensive. Typically for an out-of-state student, it's pretty comparable, but for an in-state student, it's a little bit higher cost. They do provide housing. They provide excursions, and there's someone on site to assist you every step of the way. So you do get a bit more hand-holding, I might say, and assistance through these types of programs. Back up to the departmental programs and the Purdue administered programs. These programs are billed through Purdue as well, but these are not based on tuition. They're based on the program cost. So if for some reason you get any type of tuition remission or specific scholarships, you might not be able to use those towards these departmental programs or the Purdue administered programs. All of these programs, we submit the cost to the financial aid office. So your award is based on the total cost of the program, and that includes the program fee, your housing, the airfare, your passport. All of that is taken into consideration, and we submit that to the financial aid office. You do have to be enrolled as a full-time student. If you're doing a semester program, you have to be enrolled as a full-time student to participate in study abroad anyway. But if you're doing maybe a summer program worth 3 credits, you would then have to be registered for an additional 3 credits on campus for a total of 6 to be able to be eligible for financial aid. So just something to keep in mind. So now that you know a little bit about the types of programs that we have, it would be good for you to go to the program search page. And here you can search for a program. So you've already done the pre-planning worksheet, so you kind of know what it is you're looking for, whether it's the location, language, course requirements, anything along those lines. So you know kind of what you're interested in. You can look at our full list of programs that we have active at the moment. It's going to be quite a list. Like I said, we have over 300 programs. Or you can search for exactly what you're looking for. So say you want to go to Australia and you're wanting to do an exchange program because you're an in-state student and you want to pay the same rate that you're going to if you stay here at Purdue. So we're going to do an exchange program and we're going to do a search. This brings up all of our programs that are currently active in Australia for an exchange. So let's just say, I want to participate in the Adelaide program. So here you can see it's an exchange program. It's available during the semester. Here you also have the colleges that it is approved by. So you'll want to pay special attention to this. If a program is approved for the College of Agriculture, that means that you can take any course in the host University College of Agriculture, and it's going to come back to Purdue as direct credit and grades. So this will get recorded on your transcript. It will figure into your GPA, and you don't lose any time for your graduation requirements. So that's really nice. One thing you'll want to kind of look for is here where it says specifically for certain departments. So this particular program is approved in the College of Health and Human Sciences, although specifically for HK, Psychology, and Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences. So that means that you can take a course in one of these departments and it is approved to come back to Purdue as direct credit and grades. If you take a course that is not approved by Purdue, so this particular program is not approved by management. So if you went to the University of Adelaide and took a management course, that would come back as transfer credit to Purdue. So you're going to want to be really careful to make sure that you choose a program that is approved for the courses that you want to take. So now that we know that this program is right for us, we're going to click on the title of the program. And this is going to bring up a web flyer. So we have a web flyer for every one of our programs. So it gives you specific information. So here you can see the dates that the program is available. You're going to get a good overview of what the program is about, where it's located, a little bit of information about the city. You can even click on the program website and that'll take you directly to the host university website so you can get some in-depth information. This is going to tell you the eligibility requirements. So if there's a GPA requirement or a language requirement, it's going to outline it here so you know what to look for. Here again is the Purdue credit that it's approved for. So you want to, again, make sure that you take courses that you know are going to transfer back to Purdue. Almost all of our programs have an estimated program cost. So this is really nice. You can kind of look and see what exactly you're getting into. So since this is an exchange program, you're going to pay Purdue West Lafayette tuition. And if you're not sure what that is, you can click on this little link and it'll tell you exactly what the tuition rate is at the time that you're thinking about studying abroad. We require all Purdue students to get international health insurance, so that's part of the cost. For Australia, they also require specific insurance. So these are our other estimated costs that you're going to have to pay out of pocket. This up here is what's billed by the Purdue Bursar's office, and down here is what you're going to have to pay out of pocket. So we want to give you the general overview of exactly what the program's going to cost. So you're going to need to think about airfare, your housing, your visa, your books and supplies, your meals, all of that we're going to take into consideration and send to the financial aid office. We do try to round up a little bit. As you can see, the airfare here we have listed for over $2,300. Usually you can get airfare a little bit less expensive, but we try to kind of put it on the higher side so that you're covered when you're budgeting for your program. Towards the bottom are the deadlines for the program. So you're going to want to make sure that you meet the deadline requirements. So this is an exchange program. Let's go back to our program search and let's say you want to do a departmental program. Let's say you want to go abroad during the summer and you know you want to go to Spain. And well, let's just do a search for that and see what all comes up. So, oh, I didn't pick departmental. So we want a departmental program because we want to go abroad with some Purdue faculty. So currently the only thing that we have approved in Spain for the summer are these 3 programs. We're going to have plenty more, I'm sure, for next summer, but for right now, these are the ones that are available. So let's click on this communications course. This you'll see a little bit differently because these programs are administered through the department. You're going to want to contact the program leader that's listed for more information. And then you can see whatever information that the program leader has already displayed. This is documented by the program leader, so there may be a lot of information, there may be very little. This is why we list the program leader so that you can get in contact with them directly and see what other information is required. So once you've decided on a program and you know where you want to go, and you've talked to one of our study abroad advisors, and this can be done by just calling into our office and making an appointment. We can do that over the phone so that you don't have to travel to West Lafayette. But once you've kind of decided where you want to go, you've called our office and kind of talked to an advisor, you can click here to enroll in the program. This is going to ask you to log in with your career account and password. So as a Purdue North Central student, you do have a career account. You can type that in here. If for some reason you have any difficulty applying for a program or logging in here, you can call our office directly and we will manually input your information. Every once in a while, a student doesn't know their career account or they don't have their ID number available, so you can always contact our office and we can put you in manually. Once you enter your application, once you enter your login details, it's going to ask you for some basic information, and that's your birth date, your email, what kind of travel you've done in the past, what you're looking for in a study abroad program. It's a pretty basic application, and it'll probably take you about 10 minutes to complete. So after that, you will get what's called a My Study Abroad page. So for the University of Adelaide, this is our My Study Abroad page. So we applied as a student. So once you complete your basic application for an exchange program, a co-sponsored program, you're going to have to complete additional application materials. So that includes an essay, your transcript, 2 letters of recommendation, a copy of your passport. If you don't already have a passport, you can apply for a passport and just send us the receipt so we know that your passport is in process. And then we want you to upload a photo. So those are the application requirements. If you have any questions along the way as you're completing this application, your study abroad advisor is listed here at the top, and you can feel free to call them or email them at any time, and they can give you whatever information you need, answer any questions that you have.